Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, The ServiceNow Coach. So in this video, I'm going to discuss part 1 of ServiceNow instance personalization and common user interfaces. So I'll be doing the practical demo also parallelly along with the presentation. So the first part is user preferences. So as you have had a basic understanding of what is instance, how to access personal developer instance, and in this video this is a very basic topic for ServiceNow beginners who just started their ServiceNow journey. So the next experience which we discussed in the previous video offers a global preferences to customize the instance UI. So in the user menu, the preferences you can customize, and that changes the behavior of the next experience across the instance. So as mentioned in the slides, if you see display, user experience, themes, notifications, and all those things, right? So I'll be explaining one by one as a demo. If you see, this is my instance. If you see, this is a user profile, and here we have the preferences. The point number one is organized form. In display only we have so many options over here, one, two, three, four. So each one I'll be explaining. So this is on, which says organizing the form sections and related list into tabs. So what they mean to say is, I'll just duplicate this tab just for your understanding what they want, they are explaining over here. I'll tell you. So in ServiceNow, everything is nothing but tables and records. Records are nothing but forms. So I'll just use the incident table as an example. Okay. And I'll open that table, first point. And second is I'll be opening the form. I'll be opening one record which opens the form. So let's say if I open this incident record, so these are considered as records, and when you open that record, that will be showing you as a form. So that is the basic concept in ServiceNow. Everything considered as tables and records in ServiceNow. Okay, so this is a form. What they're saying is organizing the form sections. So these nodes, related records, resolution informations, these are called as form sections. So this is a form, and these are the form sections, and these are called as related list. So if I show you, so these are called as related list, and let me delete this, and these are called as form sections. Okay, next what they are saying, let's say this is already on, let's say I want to turn it off. Now I'll reload this form. You can see, you will be able to see the difference. So that was there, that's what they are saying. Whether you want to organize your form sections and related list into tabs in classic forms or not. So this is a classic form only. There are two UIs in ServiceNow. One is classic or native UI, and another is workspace UI. That I'll be explaining in my later videos, but as of now we are looking for classic forms or native forms, so that's why I'm explaining that only. So now if you see, they segregated, they didn't organize the sections and related list as a tabs. Now they shown it as a different entity. So if you see nodes, related records, resolution, separate entities. If you see, related list were all, there were three to four related lists are there. They are now not showing as a tabs. Again, if I do this on, and if I reload this form, again they will be grouped as a tabs. If you see, now they grouped as a tabs. These three sections are grouped as tabs, and these four related lists are grouped as a tabs. So that is what the meaning of this. Next is put line breaks in list. So whenever, as I said you, when I open a incident table, this is an incident table, and these are 67 number records are there in an incident table, and this is considered as a list of the incident. So what they are saying, let's say I want to make it as false. Now let's refresh this whole list. So if you observe, you are not able to see little kind of line breaks in the incidents. So they are very adjacent to each other and all those things. Let's say if I turn on this again, here if you see, there is much difference. If you see, this is a line break which they are saying. Uh, that's what the option is used for. Next is show help tips on forms. So this is a form. As of now, you don't see any help tips. Okay, because this is turned off. Let's say I turned on and then I reload this form, then you will see some help tips. Help tips are nothing but, let's say here. So the here the in beside the caller you see this is a help tip. So they'll say that this is a mandatory field person who reported this affected by this incident, like configuration item. So these are called as help tips. Impact, urgency, priority, assigned to. Watch list means what? Watch list notes, work notes list means what? These are called as help tips. Let's say if I disable it and if I reload this form, you won't be able to see those help tips over there. See, now that option is being turned off. That's why you are not able to see any help tips. Next is show ability to quick edit favorites. So what they mean is, let's say as of now this is turned on. I'll go to favorites. So let's say I want to favorite this knowledge. When you are seeing this, they are saying this is a name and this is a location if you want. If you want a different location also, you can create a one while editing the favorites. As of now, these two options are there, name and location, and you can just favorite it. But when I turned off this option, when I don't want that ability, let's say now I'll refresh this. Now what I'll do, whatever the favorite I did previously, I'll remove that favorite. First point. Second is I want to do the same favorite again, but you are not able to see the location and the name addition which you were doing before. See, since simply it is uh, just marking it as a favorite, but it is not giving you the ability to add it to which location and edit the name of the uh, favorite item. But the same thing if I do this turned on and if I refresh it, now if I remove the favorite, it will remove. When I do the favorite and it is, now you can edit the name also and you can select the location of the favorite. So that is what the meaning of this. Next thing, load related list in the classic forms. So as I mentioned previously, these are called as related list, and they are saying how you want to load related list in the classic forms, whether you want to load those related list with the form after the form loads or on demand. Let's say as of now with the form. Let's say I change it as after the form loads. Now if I load the form, once the form is loaded, they'll be get loaded. If you see now, uh, see now they are loading related list. They didn't loaded before, but they loaded after the form loads. The third option is on demand. Let's say what happens with this. There will be an option to show the related list on demand. That is what the meaning of that option is. Now if you see, if I just reload on demand, I have selected already. Let's select on demand. And now if I reload this form, there should be something which is on demand because there will be an option to click on that, but it is not showing. Why, I don't know. Let's say, okay, I'll go back to preference. I'll just refresh the form again. I'll go to my preferences again, on demand. Let's see how it works. Let me open the another incident. See, I think there is some glitch in this incident. I don't know, but if you see here, so there is a button for you to load the related list. This is called as on demand. If I click on this, those will be loaded. Those related list will be loaded. That's what the option, that's what the significance of this particular section, right? Next, this is use compact spacing mode. As of now, this is turned off. If I do turn on, if you want to see some changes, let's see what is that change. It is just little bit spacing will be a little bit compact if I turn on this, and if I turn off this, you can see there will be a more space between the fields, right? So that's what they are saying. Even here also, if you see, if you click on this, there is some compactness which you can observe. If you turn off, you can't see those compactness. Next, always show top navigation. So this was not there, I think, before Xanadu, but they included this functionality. What is the meaning of this functionality? I'll tell you. So as of now, this feature is being turned off. Okay, so what they mean to say is, let's say if I want to open incident table dot list, when I do this, so it is simply opening the incident table list without any top navigation. So without any top navigation is nothing but this all favorites menu. This is called as a top navigation, or you can say experience navigation header, right? This is not open. And even if I open the form also, that is not there. The navigation header is not there. But once you enable this option, whenever you open the any table, anything in the ServiceNow instance, it will be opening with the navigation header only. See, now the incident list has been opened with navigation header. Even though if I open the form also, that will also be opened with a navigation header. That is what the option, that is what the significance of this option. So this functionality or this feature was added, I think, in the Xanadu release of ServiceNow, but this option, this feature was not there before. I do not want for every uh, form or list, do not want this navigation header, so I'll be turning it off. And the last one, show the results from others menu when filtering the menu item. So what is the meaning of this is, let's say in all menu you will be able to search every item from the different menu. From favorite menu also you can search, from workspace also you can search, but history is a excluded part, because if you see this one, this setting refers to the menus listed within the navigation. Within the unified navigation, you have the ability to display only the items listed in each menu, or display some or all of the menu all in one view. The all menu will show all the items from every menu, even if you set the filtering preferences off. Okay, that's what they're saying. Even if you keep it off, the all menu will show the different items from the different menu. But now let's say if you want to search for incident, so here if you observe, you are not able to see the incident application. So once you enable this, and now if you reload this, in favorites also you can access the items from all menu. So now I'll show you. Just I'll search for same incident. Now if you see that it is showing the results from all menu also. That is what the functionality of this. And let's go to next part, which is theme. So there are different themes are there. One is Polaris is already there, and Coral was not there in the system before. So this is a in Coral only, this is dark. Okay, currently the Coral default is there. If I do the dark, and if I reload the whole form, everything will be converted into a dark mode, if you see here. And if you want to open, and if you want to change the display from uh, display accessibility Where was that option? Theme. Okay, it is loaded uh, after some time. Okay, I'll go back to this Polaris also. See, if you see, the Polaris theme is different. As of now we have Coral as by default. Let's keep that only. This is the one. Next is accessibility. uh, Accessibility showing that on forms how do you want to show the date and time formats, that is the one. And this is the enable data tables for charts and graphs. You can explore this functionality. And this is something related to reports, and this is something which is related to reducing the animations. And there are some keyboard shortcuts are there. That's what they are saying over here. And all the different options are there, you can explore each one of them. I'll go to next one, which is notifications. So generally notifications, if you want to show notifications over here, that is what you want to show on a banners. If you show it as a badge count, where you want to show, bottom left, top right, or top left, or top bottom, uh, there you can showcase it. And in general section, uh, regarding the allowing the notifications to be, for example, a logged in user is a system admin. For him, allow notification is off, allow notification is on, sorry. So if you want to disable some notifications for a user, either you can suggest him to do the turn off from the user preference. And there is another way where you can enable the notifications for particular user, that I'll be explaining in the later videos. Okay, and next is debugging. So there are different methods are there when you want to debug any script, anything in a service now. So four ways of debugging is there. I think this needs a separate video, and I'll be creating a separate video for this in the future. This is related to language and region. So currently this time zone is selected as America. By default, ServiceNow system will have this, but you can convert it to IST time zone. And date and format which is used presently in the system is this. You can change according to your suitable, right? And user experience. So this is a very new stuff. I didn't explore about this much, but this is all about uh, user or instance personalization, which I have covered in part 1. In part 2, I'll be showcasing you some of the common user interfaces which we are going to use in ServiceNow. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you. Bye.